Welcome to Dimensions in Safety. This is the first screen a user will see where you can enter their username and password or their employee ID, at which case this will be then uploaded into HR's system. They'll be confronted with their supervisor who will provide a brief introduction, and then they'll have to select the level they need to complete. In this case, the storage room. The supervisor will then come back and task the user with the things that they need to do. In this case, sign policies and get their PPE. 4 screens at this level have been made up for level 1. The user has to navigate between the 4 screens to find the information required to properly select their PPE as well as sign the bulletins. As you can see, other hazards are present that the user will have to then navigate to get full marks for this level. Once they identify the PPE bulletin, they can now go back to the lockers and ensure that they select the appropriate PPE for this site. All of this is completely customizable to the company. Our goal here is to identify the risk factor of the individuals that you've hired. We hope that they would select and report the hard hat, and ideally we'd like to see the user also select the harness and the face shields even though they're not required, and report them as well, since there's duct tape on the harness and the face shields have been stored inappropriately. Once they've selected their PPE, they can navigate the rest of the way through the level. In this case, under the safety bulletin, they can identify the harassment policy and the drug and alcohol policy, which can be customized to each and every company, and then they can put their digital signature on it that can be uploaded into HR's system. Once their digital signature has been put on these policies, they can now navigate through the rest of the level. In this case, we see a hazard for gas cylinders. There's how to store gas cylinders safely, and what we can tell is that they should be reporting this as gas cylinders should be stored in a separate area. A spill is also present, which means they can go back to the MSDS sheet within the closet and read what to do in terms of how to clean this up. Now in this case, we're using hydrochloric acid. If this is not a chemical that's used on your site, we can adjust this to any chemical that is. What we would do is that within the needs assessment, before we actually build out the app, we would identify the most common hazards that are found on your site and incorporate those into the actual levels to ensure that we hit the targets as best we can to try to eliminate potential hazards on site. The next thing we also want to help identify is fatigue management. This is a huge area of concern within the populations right now and in companies. So we've provided a fatigue management policy that they can then be tested on with the gentleman in the corner that looks to be fatigued. At this point, we would want to make our employees feel that they can come forward and talk about the employees that they see that might generally be a hazard. At the end, they would get a report card. In this case, this is more what the company would see, where we can see what they selected and didn't select and can identify learning gaps that we can then provide information for to close those learning gaps. What the user will see is the hazards that they did identify and what they scored. They will not see what hazards they did not identify, and therefore they'd have to go back in and start over. This is because nobody gets told when an incident is about to happen. This is all about using their brains and common sense. And that's it. That's the review of Safety Dimensions.